How's it going, everybody? My name's Absalom, and welcome aboard to Chapter 7 of my full platinum walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Today, we rematch the almighty Ocelot, we go on another date with Lucy, and we sail for Tortuga. And like every great pirate of the Seven Seas, we dig for buried treasure, so it's best to get below deck and brace for impact as we sail head-on into Chapter 7. Alright, welcome to Chapter 7 here, picking up right outside the Lucy mission that we left off on. And as far as the collectibles of Havana, that is what it's looking like at the moment. And we're going to get a little bit more as we progress this mission. So go ahead and move to our mark here and wait for Lucy on date number 3. Got to contemplate heavily for dates. What will Lucy like? Oh, hey, what's up, Lucy? I was just sitting here.
Havana is a long way from your grandfather's plantation on Black Island. Are you sure about this?
It makes sense. Granddad had a small cabin on a beach just north of the town. It's a quiet place, out of the way. When I was very young, Mama and I would go there. If I was going to hide something, that's where I would hide it.
You think the barrister has your gold there?
That coward wouldn't risk being seen for no reason. I know that. There's something there. The beach with Granddad's cabin is to the north, past the town.
Okay.
This barrister seems well connected for a
So yeah, now we're gonna head outside of Havana. It's actually kind of a side area of this area, and that's where the rest of the collectibles are.
Around our family, even before Mama died. I never liked him.
So this is a massive place,
Has a fake smile.
but yeah, you'll see that we can figure out where the warehouse key is. Just go ahead and, don't waste any time here. Just go ahead and kill him. Hey, sir. I don't like how much you're trying to fight. So yeah, okay, so this area is massive. There's tons of loot here, so I would highly recommend making sure you thoroughly loot this whole facility. It's basically this whole, let me zoom in here. It'll be from here over to where this green marker is, kind of over here. So there's the warehouse, which is optional. However, there is a thing in there that we want. So, and also just resources. So definitely advised. The key will just be on one of the random people. So I'll show you guys, how to go about that. But as you're doing this, basically we're going to grab the collectibles on our way to the mission. And the mission will be the last thing that we do. So we'll just kind of start methodically going building to building. All right, you know what? Yeah, how does that feel? How does that feel? Take that. Try to block me on every single shot. That's not fair. Yeah, and lots of random, metal type things around this area, so just look for all the chests. Ooh, too slow. Yeah, we are going to get a number of trophies today. There's also another chance you'll have a, whatchamacallit, one of the random trophies. Sir, please just go away. There we go. They'll think twice about crossing us. Yeah, you should be able to sneak kill most of these people. I was just getting the early stage area done. But you can, now that we've kind of killed the original guards here, you can come in here and sneak through the area, make it a lot faster. This poor guy over here. Sir, why don't you just stay seated? All right. Yeah, you see how there's just loot everywhere? But one of these people will have the warehouse key, and when you kill him, it'll be obvious. You can use your vision, possibly, to look around for it, or you can use where you hold down the thing to go into Eagle Eye, I believe it's called. You can try to locate stuff that way as well, but it's going to be obvious when you find the guy that has the key. So just work your way building to building here. This is the warehouse itself. You see how it says need a key. So that's how those work in this game. Certain areas in this game will have the warehouses. We looted the one, it was part of the quest line, if you remember. but now they're all optional. They're not really optional for us if we're going for platinum. I'm just saying they're not part of the main story anymore. They're think of them as like collectibles of the area. Plus, they're just a good way to get a bunch of resources, or the paintings of the world, things like that. Hello. All right, now I'm gonna make my way this way. Continue to loot along the way. You think ringing that bell is gonna do anything, sir? It's just embarrassing. You just made it easier for me, that's all. What are you looking at? Get over here. Feels like I'm Spider-Man sometimes. Dude, when they're like 1 inch from death and they decide to have a full block bar, it's like, come on now. Who wants it? Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people in this area. But we'll get very rich. I mean, we're already doing pretty good. Did he block my... No, you don't. There we go. Almost everybody. Gotcha. All right, that's the vast majority of people, but the key guy usually for me is up here. I don't know if it's always this guy or not, but I've just usually he's up here for me. I just know it's always going to be one of these enemies, though. Oh, yeah, I guess it probably is this guy always, then. Because I've had him... It's the same guy, usually. Okay, so yeah, there's the warehouse key. Get the rest of the loot here. Up our resources. The more effort you put into looting the side areas, the quicker we can, you know, level up our boat and our house and all of that sort of thing. So it's very efficient to get all the stuff in these big areas because that's where you'll get the vast majority. And then we can rely on quest lines to get a lot of the other stuff. But yeah, make sure you've got all the loot. And then when you're ready, we can climb up on the windmill. But we have to wait for the thing to be straight down. Oh, okay. Ah. All right, almost. Come on. All right. There we go. Being a little bit difficult. We can synchronize for our viewpoint. And the world map will update now. You can go ahead and ping up the chest that's over here. I'll go for this one. All right, we'll jump down here. No sense in risking it through the blades. And yeah, before we go meet up with Lucy for the buried treasure, we're going to head over this way. This is the last bit of enemies here. I like to leave that guy shooting in the middle there, because you can get a lot of them killed that way. Oh, one more and we get the trophy if I happen to get another... Nope. All right. There's a random trophy. I wasn't going to get it this chapter, but sometimes you might get lucky where you have to do a parry and then do 4 takedowns in a row. So if you ever have an opportunity to do that, that's one of the random combat trophies. So like right there, if I had 3 more enemies right beside, I could do a chain of 4. So you might get it randomly, but if not, you know, I'm gonna wait to do it. But it's something you can always be kind of keeping in your mind of like random combat things to be working on. Try to get 4 quick takedowns like that. Sometimes you just get lucky and it's just the placement of the enemies, you know? But there's areas to kind of guarantee those trophies.
No handling fee for this one.
We'll get one of them today, actually. But grab the chest. It's going to wrap up the secrets. And then if you want, you can go up top and loot if you want. It's up to you. Edward. Always doing silly stuff. But over here is another enemy. And the inside area, there's some more loot. You can get some more resources. And yeah, I guess that's it. So, all right. I don't know why I went the long way there, but I could have just left right there. All right, so loot all your bodies, and let's head over to Lucy now. We're going to wrap up her quest line with this one. It's a pretty quick section here for this part. So we just have to kill these 4 or 5 men that are down here. So go about it however you feel like it. Just gonna make it quick here. Oops.
I'll share it with you.
It's not yours to share, mate.
All right, Lucy's gonna be very happy with us. Lucy, where are you? Okay, well, we're gonna force her to spawn. You can come over here to the shovel.
There's a spade here.
She'll come over here.
That's a grand sight. There's a letter.
Show me. What? This is my mother's. Fuck. It was Papa. I got him, Mama. You tell anyone you saw me cry, and I'll bury you next to that fucking barrister.
Not a word.
Okay, so that is going to wrap up her quest line for now. And she'll be part of our crew now. So you'll see that on the officer quest, now it's 1 of 1. So we've finished up Lucy, and we'll have this guy. He's going to be the other one we start today. And but as far as what we're going to do right in this immediate time is just double check right now that you've got all the collectibles of the area. And we can go loot that warehouse with the key that we picked up and grab the data point if you guys want on the way. If you didn't already grab it, the keys. Make sure we hit this warehouse before we do anything. And then we're going to finish up the Templar quest that we started in our last chapter. Can't ever have enough keys. Excuse me, sir. Steal everything, men. All right, cool. We get a treasure map from Havana warehouse, and we get the Saint Jerome as cardinal painting, which is important. So, very interesting loot there. I guess they're like, let's hide a treasure map in a painting, and a lot of wine. So, but either way, we needed that painting, so grab that. And we've gotten all the collectibles now that we basically could do, and the rest of them that we have, the two that are undiscovered are the naval contracts, obviously, and then the assassin contracts. So we'll be working on those eventually, but for right now, what we want to do is locate Rona's Templar hunt, and you should have been at this part right here if you followed exactly in the last chapter, but if not, you'll have to just progress her quest line. She'll be around here so you can find the Templar mission, but if you followed along, you should be able to just fast travel to our viewpoint, and we can go wrap up this quest line and get a trophy for it. All right, we can head over there. Rona. It's always hiding in weird spots. Classic Rona.
Edward, I'm up here.
Yeah, I see you. Couldn't have picked like the market or something. You had to be up here.
Edward, we've reduced that Templar cad Flint to a fraction of his power. The only thing standing between you and your key now is Flint himself.
You have an approach in mind?
I'll engage him in combat, and you circle around carefully, and, well, you know the rest.
Suddenly squeamish, Rona. Can't quite bring yourself to kill him.
Of course not. I just don't want you to feel like I'm telling you what to do.
I think that injury must have left you with a touch of fever.
Can we go now?
Let's.
All right, so we'll follow her.
Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard. Strutting about like the cock of the walk.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have
Okay.
you and Brummikins if Floggin's too kind, Kenway.
I don't know where she learned how to dive into straw, but that is not cool. That was our thing, and she knew it. She probably watched us do it that one time.
Not much of a shot, are you, Flint?
You should know, Dinsmore.
I should, after studying you for so long.
Your last mistake, mate. Finally admit your obsession.
And how many men have you sent after me? Just this week, Flint?
And I really want that 4-piece, but I'll have to wait till we get more enemies, but
You're a pig, Flint.
just always be looking for it.
Drop it, Dinsmore.
Don't be such a beard.
All right, our guy in green is the one we're actually after.
That's right, Flint. I like a man who knows his place.
Is that what you tell all the lads at the bunch house? Not good enough.
You're next, sir.
Stop. I'm blue.
Oh, okay. It's like that then. Yeah, so just make that guy look stupid. Just kick him off. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing for him. Oh, I had to reload. No. Oh well. We'll just stab him. I was gonna shoot him as soon as he climbed up, but it didn't work out that way. But once you've killed everybody, you have to confirm the kill, which really, really kills him. I guess extra killed him. And now we're gonna go into the Matrix.
I knew we would end in fire. But I always thought our positions would be reversed. Should have died happier, knowing there was one less assassin in the world. What a pity. We could never fight together on the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late. Take it. His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
Time to make myself scarce.
All right, and that is going to wrap up the quest here. We can go talk to Rona over here. Rona's always going to the weirdest places.
It has to be buried somewhere there. I'm sorry, Rona.
Cocky fool he was. Do me a kindness, Edward. Keep this to yourself.
I'm forgiven for all my past indiscretions then.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right, congratulations. We've done our first Templar quest, and that is going to pop the trophy, Help a Brother Out. That is going to be for finishing our first Templar hunt quest line. So there you go. That's our first trophy of the chapter, and now we are basically done with Havana for now. However, there are some local events we can go ahead and get started on. We have the monkey business one, and since we're already over here, I figured it'd be easy to hit the couple that are going to be over this area. So this will get us a pet monkey if you guys want. We already have Soot the cat, but, you know, what pirate doesn't have a pet monkey? Just ignore these guards. You can run straight through. And we got to swim over to the boat. It's really quick and easy. Like, a lot of these local events are one or two things. It's very short usually. It'll be like catch the thief or, you know, loot the item or something. It's always something very simple. So for this one, we just have to free the monkey that's being held hostage on this boat. Pretty important monkey, I guess. Do you die, sir? Or, like, do you ever get hit? All right. You know what? That's right. I got you shot. That's what's up. All right, now you're dead. Oh, all right. It's you still. Get out of here. Dang, no loot for us. All right, Mr. Monkey, you are now ours. If I could get the prompt. There we go. Rescue him.
It's too late for your master.
Do you want to be my monkey for the rest of the game?
But the jackdaw might have room for a steadfast scoundrel like you.
All right, well, he is now ours, and you should be able to equip him in the inventory if you guys would like. As soon as I guess the quest line pops up, once it finishes. There we go. Albert the monkey. There we go. We got Albert on board the jackdaw. So now there could be other local events over here. We can go investigate. I'll see if it pops up or not. There's like 6, maybe 7, 8 local events. I don't have it right in front of me, but there's a decent amount of local events in Havana. But that one's the one that's like usually always the first one. And so if you wanted a pet monkey, there you go. Will it pop up or not? Yeah, I guess not. All right. It's all good. And then we can... basically, this guy right here, you would talk to him, and it triggers the pickpocketing one. So if you have it, you're welcome to do it. And then there's another one, that green dot on the ship over there. You can steal this map over here.
Will be picked up, I'm sure. Neither seas nor storms. This map's been marked from my love.
There we go.
Could be treasure.
So that'll add that to our map there. And yeah, I don't think I see any other local events. I guess if we can check real quick the whole town. Yeah, looks like we're good now. All right. Well, if you have that other one, it spawns right here on that the edge of the building. You would talk to the guy, and then you have to. There's a guy that'll be in this market area, and you have to find him. He'll be wearing like really bright colonial clothes, and like I think he has a tri-tipped hat if I remember right. But basically you have to find him, and you like pickpocket the dude, and he'll kind of, you have to tail him a little bit, and then you can pickpocket him. You don't want to kill him though, and then you just return the diamond or whatever. So that's a super easy one. It's just sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, but it's all good. The local events are more just like an RNG quest line, but sometimes they have cool rewards. So I figured the monkey business is like kind of the one that starts just to teach you about local events. So everybody should probably have that one. And then that map you can grab, even though it didn't pop up, I already know where the map is. So you can just grab that and we can be on our way. So that's going to wrap up Havana for now. And you should have had the Help a Brother Out trophy for the Templar. And now what we can do is go back to our home. Teleport to the synchronized spot here. That'll be the fast travel to our actual house. And I'll see you guys over there in a minute. Okay, so once you're here, we can turn around. Yeah, it's the fastest way to get to our house. And we'll be able to use our Templar key that we got, and also our gold we can pick up. This is our first of 4. There we go. And then go ahead and grab whatever gold we have. 840, not bad, not bad. And then say hello to Albert. Hello. It's nice of you to join us, Albert.
Come here, you.
Okay, now we got Soot and Albert on the team. Things are really starting to look up for us. And you should have enough gold to level up your hideout to level 2 now. Tower and Garden is 8,000. I'm only going to be doing upgrades when I feel like everybody for sure would have that amount of money. So as long as you're not going out there and spending every dollar you have outside of what I'm doing in my walkthrough, I think you'll be okay. But yeah, you should have enough to get level 2 there. And so now our gold box has increased to 3,500 now, if you see. So you can have even more of a maximum capacity. And also our fleet task, there should be 1 extra slot now.
Ships are profit.
So if you go to fleet, you'll see that now we have 1 extra place for a boat. So anytime you're fighting a boat out in the open waters, if you conquer it and you board it after you lower their morale, you can send it to your fleet and you can start building up an army of boats. And that is something that we'll eventually do once we get to where we're conquering the forts. We'll be able to start the fleet missions, and there's trophies for collecting 1 of every type of ship and things like that. So it's not really something you need to worry about right this second, but it is something that's going to be, we're working on it slowly as we're doing the storyline. So I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, now that we're done with that, we can move on to the officer quest line, which is going to be this one over here. So you can track that. And just to show you guys where we're at with Templar, we have the 3 left at this point. We're at 28%. Nothing is true on the main quest. The side quests are just leveling up everything. And then also the art lever, which we are not going to do just yet. The naval contracts, obviously. And now we have the officer. So once we do the officer, we'll be nice and caught up on the main story and like where we should be at this point. So what we can do is fast travel to the Jackdaw. If I could click the right button, and that way we can just go down the hill. And we're going to sail over here. And if you guys remember the storyline, it left off where it said this was, he's basically a retired pirate. And he became a preacher, like a father. and so he's chosen the life of good, and we're gonna go corrupt him. Because I, the pirate life, be calling everyone. You can't escape the pirate life. So I'm sure his congregation will understand. It's like, I'll return on Sundays and teach, but but in the meantime,
Give us a song,
you
lad.
go pillage the towns.
Speed, lads.
Oh, what's up? What's up, buddy? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I was like, why won't it give me the loot?
Give everything she's got.
And if you want to just chill and vibe, you can hit the Pathfinder and then just follow. That way we can just vibe out. See, we're 30 minutes in. All right, not bad. I feel like this chapter is a really good one for setting up the fast travels and stuff, because we finish up the officer quest, and then I'm going to have us sail to certain places to allow us a little bit faster means of resource gathering and things like that. So we actually get to go to Tortuga in the game. Your boat's so small. Ha, I got him. Freaking got him. Yeah, anytime you're sailing around, make sure you sail kind of close to islands. If you guys recognize, like if you see a question mark right here, like make sure you get near stuff. That way you can always have it on your map. That way you're not having to like sail again. The more places you can unlock via fast travel, the better. So just always be keeping an eye on where you're at. I haven't heard this sea shanty yet. But that one sailor is belting. I guess Mother Nature doesn't like our song.
The Padres on that island.
All right, let's go meet the father. He's going to be cooking a giant meal for the town. You know, just doing nice stuff like that. We're going to come in and make sure everybody gets, hurt. But it's all going to go well. What a cool entrance into a town. Like, if I saw a guy roll up on a boat and do a backflip off of rope and then just casually walk out, like, well, this guy leads the town now. All right, so let's go meet the father here.
You're the one they call Padre.
I am. Welcome to our village, if you come in peace. Our lot is simple. Farmers, fishermen, and their families. You'll find prizes elsewhere.
You misunderstand me. I am told that you were once a fearsome master-at-arms. I need someone of your quality to keep my crew in line.
It has been some years since I was last on the account. That pirate is dead, and the world is better for it.
A man of your talents would find the limitations of religious life chafing, I would imagine. Don't you miss being free and the master of your own destiny?
As you're here already, could you let the people know the food is ready? It is in these small services to each other that we serve God.
You need time to think. Why not?
All right, so we got to go deliver the news that everything's going to work out just fine and nobody's going to die. And also they're invited to some meal or something.
The Padre sent me to tell you the food is ready.
All wrapped up in pirate garb.
So talk to that guy first. I'm going to slowly walk away as he's mumbling to himself.
I'm reliably informed he won't be bothering anyone again.
Met his end, did he? Well, I can't say I'm sorry. Don't tell the Padre I said that.
All right, sir. It was just about a meal. Didn't want to talk to you about anything else.
Hello.
Talk to this
Padre
lady.
says
Don't
it's
talk
time
to the
to
other
eat.
lady just yet.
Thank you. We'll make our way over.
Just leave that lady up there alone.
men do you think he's killed?
She has a whole extra
The pirate?
stuff.
No, the
She's a bit extra.
Oh, scores uncounted.
So what we're gonna do is head over this way,
Man now.
and if you're able to climb, if you're able to, Edward. There we go. Now we climb up. Get our viewpoint to mark our collectibles, and we're going to grab all the collectibles here. Being a pirate is so freaking cool. You get to post up on old ship masts that somehow people buried in the sand all those years ago. Alright, so actually more collectibles than you would expect on an island this small. So go ahead and mark up all of the stuff here. There's also a data point over that way. And we're going to go grab all of those first. Then we'll go talk to the lady of the island. So you can take a little shortcut over here. Okay. Yeah, that dive was definitely needed. And then over here, just kind of get above. You should be able to make it past those, what do you call it, like wood planks. It's kind of in the middle of the ship. Otherwise, it has a weird hitbox. You'll get blocked outside the ship if you don't swim above them. At least I did. I wasn't able to like get in the ship any other way. But right there, everybody, you're welcome. I just got us a cool steering wheel for our boat. Pretty cool. Now our crew can stop laughing at us for having a basic common
Another
wheel
bottle
of
with
our
a letter
boat.
inside.
And then go ahead and loot and grab the treasure map. Nice. Message in a bottle. All right, so then to get out of here, we can go this way. Hop onto the tree, and then take a hard right and loop around back to the other spot. So just keep looping around, and you're going to get right here above where we just were. And there's a key data collection right there, if you were interested. Now we can follow this path to our chest here. There we go. And that will complete the island. And now it puts us right next to the lady that we have to talk to.
Now who's that handsome devil?
What an efficient
My
route.
name's Edward Kenway, and I'm no devil today. Just a humble servant bringing word that the food is ready.
Edward, a pleasure. I'm Dinah Caverly. Now, my legs feel dreadful today. Could you be a dear and fetch me my plate?
I suppose.
Anything for the lady of the manor.
Oh, aren't you a charmer?
Anything. I'll do anything for a price.
All done.
Not quite. That kind old lady has turned me into her errand boy.
Ah, Mistress Calverley. Be careful of that one. She'll have you running errands all day.
What's that, Father? All right, here you go.
Thank you, young man.
I like to face away from her when I talk to her.
Where did you say you
Like
were
I'm
from?
deep in thought.
Wales, by way of Bristol, to which I intend to return.
And I pray that you do one day, so you might see again those you left behind. I've lived here most of my life, and it's the people who make it home.
Oh, good. I hope they don't all die here soon. Anyways, enjoy your meal. All right, Father. We have business to discuss.
My people and I are thankful. And word is that you rid us of the threats from Dukas.
Well, join me and you'll have the chance to rid the world of more of Ducas's ilk. And get rich yourself along the way. Gold will help your people where good intentions cannot.
I have chosen my path. It's not gold that will save our souls.
I myself cannot make the same choice.
God has given me a second chance, and I will not squander it. But perhaps there is one more thing I can ask of you.
What is it?
There's a persistent rumor that what's left of Ducas's men, 4 ships total, anchor nearby. I wish to know what they have planned.
I can see about these rogues. They're sure to have some reals that are not rightly theirs.
All right, let's board the Jackdaw. Oh, also there's make sure we don't want to be uninvited. Make sure you read your dinner invitation for yourself. There we go. All right, have fun. I'm gonna leave you guys be. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
If Ducas's men are pestering the village, then they have fallen far.
Bye.
The Padre's trust will be worth far more than any stolen real.
See you guys.
And if the men have no ill intent.
All right, we are on our way to the next island, which is way over here. But on the way, you're gonna really be happy I did this. Sail to this location. Make that your priority.
Join up.
That'll save you quite a bit of time, and also opens up a fast travel point later on. So, yeah, it's super important we do that before heading to the next island. Unfortunate timing that I have a storm on our, I guess where we're at in the map right now, because I can't sail very fast. In my warm-up, or my practice run or whatever, it was bright, sunny days. But that is the sea life. It's always unpredictable. At least sing a song, guys. Oh, we can't sing during a storm. I forgot, yeah. We're scared of lightning and thunder or something. I don't even know. Oh. Oh, boy. Don't want to get hit by the lightning, everybody. Oh, good. We really need a song nowadays. All right, let's just dock here and forget about the storm entirely. All right, so this is Tortuga, actually. And this is that island I was saying, sail to. So we're going to head to the right side of the island. And I'm not going to wait for them to pull the boat over, but you're welcome to. And then over here, we can look, get a whole bunch of dialogue to basically learn that a monkey has now stolen the key to the warehouse. Just, we're not really going to worry about that right now. But head up to that tower all the way up there. That's our viewpoint. That'll allow us to have a fast travel later on. And I'm going to try to get over here without getting spotted, but up here you can kill these guys and it won't be that big of a deal. It's only a couple people. Should be one over here as well somewhere. Yeah, right here. So get those guys. They're the only two up here. And if you have to kill others, that's fine, because you can't get the viewpoint unless you're undetected. But now we climb. It's super ominous with this storm. Get the halfway chest. Lets us know we're doing a good job when they give us gold halfway up a tower. All right, synchronize. if it wasn't so dark on the actual product of the thumbnail, this would make a pretty epic thumbnail for the lightning in the background and all that. But it just wouldn't look good on a thumbnail, unfortunately. Now, you're welcome to, if you want, you could get the collectibles here. But right now, I'm mainly after the viewpoint just to have a fast travel, which you'll see in a little bit why I did that. But if you guys wanted to, you know, you're welcome to do it. Oh, no. Okay. Edward, buddy. Every chapter, I feel like we have to have a little bit of sit-down talk between each other. You know, before I start recording, I always have a bit of a conversation with Edward, and I say, not today, Edward. Don't make me look stupid. Don't be jumping off towers when there's a hay pile right next to us. But, you know, he has a mind of his own sometimes. All the times, really. But anyways, finish that area or not. We are coming back here, so don't feel like you have to finish it right this second. But now you can hit the follow.
Man the helm.
And that's going to take us over to our island. So after getting Tortuga, we have a pretty lengthy sail over to this area. It's not too long. Now along the way, there's a lot of boats you'll probably see. It does depend on what's going on in the world. Like right now I have a storm, so obviously it's not going to be the, you know, the same as maybe a sunny day activities. But usually there's the bull shark fishing, there's possibly the convoys, there's maybe other events like the burning ship. It really just depends. But get your sails all the way open, and then you can follow. But yeah, just keep your eye out. And then another thing you can do is there's usually some new ships that you haven't heard about yet. And you can zoom in and just kind of learn about any new ship that you haven't found just yet. And some of them are fighting amongst each other as well, so you can just leave them be. And if you ever have a rogue wave, by the way, which is like a random thing for the storms, you can get a trophy by sailing or surviving a rogue wave when facing sideways. Like, you're supposed to sail head first into the wave, but if you go sideways into it and survive, you get a trophy. So always keep an eye out for the rogue wave as well. That's only during like storms and stuff. Is that what I think it is? Oh no. I didn't mean to. Okay, I don't think they took it as an attack. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Guys, hold up. Round 2. This better work, I swear, if this doesn't work. It worked in my practice runs. I don't know why that first chapter or whatever it was that I tried to get the bull shark, it just wasn't having it. This is what I'm saying. If you can get some side stuff along the way, then feel free. Hopefully this, of course, in a storm, I'm not able to do it. All right. Hoping I can get a rogue wave here somewhere. I'll at least try for a second. Usually if you sail deeper out into the ocean, you might get it. I'm just gonna try for a second. If not, then it's not every day you find yourself out in the middle of the... Oh, this poor guy. Come on, where's the rogue wave?
Reef the gallants! All sail! Fill those sticks! Let's ride this wall!
Oh, turn. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to sail back. Nothing to see out this way. You know, you just try to hunt a bull shark and take on a tsunami, and the game just doesn't want you to have fun, apparently. No, it's all good. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue sailing to Cumberland Bay, so I'll fast forward until I get there. But I just wanted to show that there's a lot of side activities along this route here, so feel free to take part in whatever is going on. As I paused it, a convoy ship popped up, so that's another side event that could happen if you didn't have that trophy. So a lot of stuff can be happening on this journey here. All right, I'm almost here. I just kept sailing to Cumberland Bay. The storm is being a rather difficult thing for me. As you can see, it puts a lightning bolt right in front of my where I'm trying to land.
Names out. Trim to the wind.
All right, we're almost there. Cumberland Bay. All right, go ahead and lower your anchor. Just keep hitting circle. So yeah, I'm at the mission that we were sailing to eventually, and yeah, we are here. Hopefully, it's not storming for you guys. Just so depressing, you know. But get off the island. And there's a few groups of guards here. So we can go ahead and finish the quest line. Which is just right here. It's very quick. But then we want to go ahead and loot the stuff. And then we're also going to get a trophy here on this island. So just kill those couple guys. And then we'll pick up the thing. Which then finishes up the quest line. Open the chest here. And now we can go ahead and ping up the viewpoint. But on the way, there's going to be our first opportunity for another trophy over here. And there's another opportunity on the other side of the island. So follow the beach. And you'll see the ocelots up ahead. So there is a trophy called Double Tap. And this is a really good island for this trophy. You might have gotten it the very first time we fought the ocelots over on, if you remember, Abacot Bay or something. Or Abacot Island, I think it was. Abaco Island. Yeah, so that we had an ocelot there. You might have gotten it there, but this island's a lot easier because there's multiple ocelot spawns. And so what you have to do is parry the ocelot twice. And it's going to be kind of like the boar where it's not necessarily guaranteed. Just get both of their attentions and then just stand kind of in the middle here. And you'll pop double tap. So it has to be the parry. You see how it has like the white. It's like that would be one, and then the other one might. If you can get two in a row, it gives you about 3 or 4 seconds. So like one. Oh, I didn't think the same one would attack. See, sometimes they don't have the white dot. That doesn't count. It has to be the white dot. Come on, come on. That might have been it. I've already popped the trophy, so but it's a generous in terms of like 3 to 5 seconds or so, but it's not super crazy long. So if you don't get it when you get the double parry, just keep trying. And so that would, if I had parried that one, that would have definitely been it. I just keep missing it. But either way, get the double parry. All right. Here we go. One down. Dude, you're being a little quick. Quick as a cat here. And then once you kill both of them, make sure you have your exotic seashell thing on so we can get better loot for looting the animals. But yeah, that'll get you the double tap trophy. Still can't escape COD zombies. There's a perk in COD if you're not familiar. Dude, come on. You know you're supposed to die. There you go. You too. Got him. Then we got to climb this mast over here, just like we did before. This one's weird. It's like you have to keep kind of moving around it. It's just a weird one to climb. But either way, we'll get our viewpoint here. There's not that many collectibles on this island, actually, but it's a good one for the ocelots. And there's a data point up there if you see it. There we go. Not a data, but a key. You know what I mean. Cool. And with that, you can also ping up the remaining items here. So you have the 2 chests and the letter and the treasure map. And then we're done. And there's another ocelot on the other side of the island if you see that as well. Okay.
Now we dance.
Sucks to suck. There's a chest right here. A chest right here. Okay, there we go. We were just faking it out the first time we tried to open it. Get the rest of the loot in this area, this campground. There we go. And then we can head over here to this one. Just gonna make sure I got everything topped off. Yeah, we got all the loot. All right, onward. And this is a bit of a tricky chest to get to. You have to go around, and there's only a couple ways to get in, but you got to find the opening. So this side's easy, but the other side can be a bit tricky for sure. See, there's that side right there, and then there's one right there, but that one you have to go through the certain spot. So depends on how you enter, but I would say from the side we came in is the easiest side to get to. But sometimes it looks like you can get through it, and then the hitbox is just weird. It just won't let you through. But either way, get that chest. And then just the last couple men over here on the island. And Cumberland Bay will be ours.
I'll enjoy this, I will.
All right, I hit the assassinate button, but I guess that wasn't enough. Do you ever stop swinging that thing? All right, now we got them all. Little letter there on the thing if you want to read about that. Get all the loot, of course, and now we can continue looting the actual collectibles here. Meanwhile, I'm sure the father and all of his friends on the island are doing just fine. I'm sure nothing bad happened to them. We're just doing important stuff. Finding treasure maps and all. Killing ocelots. Oh, that might have been a thumbnail right there. That was a pretty cool timing with the lightning in the background. What's more pirate than reading a message in a bottle inside of a lightning storm? And then last but not least, we have our treasure map over here.
Another map, eh?
Okay, and then make sure you get the gold and all. And you should be... Okay, I don't need the codex update, but yeah, you should have everything. And if you want to go kill ocelots for more farming on resources, you're welcome to. You know, you can always try to look for what you might need, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to, you know, loot anything here. So I don't have anything for ocelots right now, but you know, we're doing good. You can return to ship if you'd like and do it the old-fashioned way, or... Okay, this thing really wants me to read the codex. Let me just get rid of that so it doesn't keep doing that to me. Also, here's the wheel we looted. Sometimes the game's like, you have to read the new stuff. So let me just clear off the new icons real quick. There should be a button for just clear all, like on all tabs, you know? At least it's for the codex. That would be really annoying. And we've also picked up this sword here, but it's not nearly as good as anything that we have, or if you've bought the other one that I'd recommended, it's not as good as any of those. But anyways, now that we have finished up that, you can now fast travel back. But see, we can't actually fast travel to this island because it's in the middle of a quest line. So because we decided to unlock Tortuga, it's much closer, and that'll save you on an entire trip all the way back with your boat. So there you go. And we are back, and so now we can travel to... Dude, why does it always want me to go to the codex? You can, well, I guess I'm in the middle of being spotted, but either way, we can just run to the Jackdaw. It's all faster than what we had to do if we had to go all the way back. Thank you for letting me know I was done with the Cumberland Bay there, game. Appreciate that. It's cool to be here in the daytime, but this is another opportunity. If you wanted to finish Tortuga, you're welcome to. I'm just going to leave it be for now. Some islands I leave because we're going back there anyways for quest lines, and then others, it's mainly just like if I have a couple of minutes at the end of a chapter sort of thing, it'll be easy to do it. I'm trying to go to places if I know they go to the storyline and whatnot. That way we don't have to double back all that much in this game. We'll have to do a little bit. But once we get a little bit further in the main story, we'll unlock the diving bell, and that's when we can really start just methodically knocking out every island, getting some of the looting trophies and all. So wave goodbye to those ships. I'm sure they didn't do anything wrong. Oh, look, there's smoke over here. I'm sure everything's... Maybe it's a bonfire. They're cooking out. That's right. A nice barbecue or something. It was a beautiful song, man. Thank you. Where's all the people on the island?
Be still, lads. What the hell happened here?
I'm sure it wasn't our fault. Oh, it looks like the cookout got a little crazy since we left. And everyone pretty much died. But that's how cookouts go. Oh, at least the lady of the island survived. This guy was a good guy. I think his name was Jeff or something. He was a good dude. Father, what happened?
Now, and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Who did this?
This is my fault. Bishop Ravenscroft was the man who led me to God. He was like a father to me. He believed in me. It was he who entrusted me with the care of the people here. When trouble with the Protestants began at Kingston, he wanted more Catholics there. He called on us to join him, but I argued against it. With Dukas gone, I thought we were safe. We were only here because I disagreed with the bishop. It was them Gus's men. They made me watch. The Lord is merciful and just, but my heart is deceitfully wicked. I know vengeance belongs to God alone, but I cannot turn away from this. Ducas's men must pay for what they've done. Will you help me?
My offer still stands. Join me on the Jackdaw and we will hunt Ducas's men. We have a compound at Great Inagua. Your people will be safe there.
I will join you as Master-at-Arms. And when the time comes, I will avenge my people.
Lads, this is our new Master-at-Arms. He calls himself Padre, but I advise you to call him Sir if you don't want your heads knocked together.
You know the job. As your Master-at-Arms, I require 3 things from each of you. Loyalty, discipline, and courage. Display them, and I will have you toppling man-o'-wars twice our size and holds to match.
All right, settle down, Father. I'm the main character. And after the cutscene, now you can go ahead and get this other trophy. So what I've done right now is I'm sailing back home, but it gives you an opportunity to find a brig ship to get a trophy called Return the Favor. And after getting our father on board here, he's taught us a new method of a ram. And so you have to hit the L1 and R1 button at the same time, but there is a cooldown, so you have to make sure you time it at the right time. So what you need to do is find a brig ship. It's very simple. I just, from the island right here, I just sailed a little bit north, and then I found a brig ship. You can also reload a save if you don't like the ships that are in your area. You can always reload and auto save, and it kind of refreshes the area. You can keep trying it, or you can just wait till you eventually see one. It's very simple. Obviously, we've seen lots of brig ships at this point, but those are the ships that ram into us. And so you want to locate one of those, and then whenever it decides to ram at you, you ram it at the same time, and you'll get the trophy Return the Favor. And you'll know that it's ramming whenever, obviously it'll look like it's moving a lot faster, but you'll also hear the ship blow a horn, and you'll know that that's your cue to go ahead and try to ram it. So as long as you can time it right and be facing towards that ship when it happens, you'll be good. So I'll show you guys how to do that. I've got a brig ship up in front of me, and here's how that should look. So also, by the way, on the toolbar, you'll see the L1 and R1, how it's lit up, and then after we use it, it grays out, and you'll have to wait till it comes back around. So definitely make sure you time this right. But go ahead and get its attention. And I'm gonna turn really quick, and it's gonna set up for its ramming, I imagine. But I want to get a little bit of distance here, just so that when it does try to ram us, we're good to go. It's probably gonna ram here. Okay, there's the horn. You see how we rammed it at the same time? So that would have popped the trophy Return the Favor. So you just have to time it right. And, you know, whenever you hear the ship blow its horn, it'll move. And then you just hit L1 and R1 at the same time. And you'll be good. But I find it easiest if you get a lot of distance. And I might as well go ahead and take over this ship here. What the hell just happened? I get sick or something? Like... All right, I'm gonna skip forward until I've lowered the morale. Okay, got them. And I'm gonna go ahead and just send it to my fleet. Might as well. If you don't need to repair or lower wanted, it's always best to send it to your fleet. At least until we have a full fleet. But anyways, yeah, that gives you a good opportunity for that trophy now that we've unlocked that ability with our new crewmate, Mr. Father Pirate guy. But yeah, now we can head back home. So I'm going to travel, instead of having heading to the synchronized viewpoint, I want to head to the main islands. So just head to the fast travel on Great Inagua. And this should put us by the docks, which will allow us to do something really important. Very, very important. Probably the most important thing we do today. I know the trophies might have been pretty important for you guys, but this is it. Come over here.
Might I have a word, sir?
Of course you can. You can have
require
any
my
words you
services.
want. Now, what we're going to do here, what we're going to do is upgrade ship. Tab over to appearances. And then we're going to put on our super cool wheel. And now we are the coolest pirate. All right. So that's important. If you guys can upgrade, I guess you could. I'm not going to right now. We don't have enough resources, most likely, unless you've been looting everything ever. But for us, I'm just going to go ahead and exit and leave him alone. But now that we have our cool wheel, we are good to go. And we can head up to our home.
A moment. Do you have a minute, mon ami?
Nope. Sorry.
You're a bit.
And hopefully while we were out, all of our crewmates and everything have been collecting gold for us.
Where did you
This
come
collection
from?
is not yet complete.
Hey, 420, let's go. All right, so then we can do that. And then if you haven't already hung the paintings that we've collected over the chapter, you can go ahead and hang up St. Jerome. That's one we got from the warehouse if you were curious. And we are good. So that's that. And yeah, you can check your fleet if you added your ship.
Mean more money.
Should have the second one here. You'll see that it pops up. And you can get rid of that if you guys did add anything. But we have 2 Victorias. But anyways, that's going to wrap up Chapter 7. I will see you guys in Chapter 8. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And per usual, just to recap the trophies that we got in this chapter, we have Help a Brother Out that we got after finishing up our first Templar hunt mission. We got Double Tap for pairing the ocelots. You might have gotten that in the beginning, maybe not, but today we got it for sure, pairing that twice in a row. And then, of course, we just got the Return the Favor for the ramming on the boats. And so all you got to do is find a brig ship, and you'll have no issue with that. But those are the 3 trophies we picked up today, and we are currently at 19 overall. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in Chapter 8.